See you fudging later, Miami.
And this might actually be the team to learn from of how you play your offensive rounds, right? Because, like, if they have the opportunity to go for the spawn kills, they're taking them. But, like, we're watching teams like, you know, Gorillas, mate, where it's just an endless flood, just desperation to get to the spawns, play with that sort of pressure. But Heretics are pretty consistent about just working B Street, like getting guys in the right spots, getting players out of palm, have someone like over down the street, making sure you're pre-aim and top art, and just leave one guy on the zone, have him cover one thing, like watch your own vault flank, and you just play for the kills around it. You set up a little mini round of S&D, and then you just have to execute on this strat. So Heretics really showing off the goods in that game. Super efficient 3-1 win.
It's the Heretics highlights here, folks, of that game of Control. We're giving a lot of love to Joe and Beans with damn good reason. Again, absolute pandemonium running around causing issues, but kudos to the Heretics, a team effort. A very, very sound team effort, and the 1v1 wins. I mean, they're great examples of how to maintain certain positions and how to cause problems, be those big, you know, attention-seeking plays, those distraction moments. But at the end of the day, Heretics, they're playing Vault Control better than anyone.
Yeah, and this is sort of what I can't remember the name, the drawing conclusions. That's the type of thing I would love for Ali or Namus to like break down, of like showing the setups that the Heretics are able to create before those like big moments happen when they're working on B Street. And don't get me wrong, it's like a multi-step process. You have to win 1 or 2 waves of gunfights and sort of work yourself up to get in those spots. But Heretics may be showing off some of the goods, and yeah, clearly showing off. Might just be the best vault control team in the game. And obviously when you're shooting like this, it doesn't hurt. Metal started to turn into just a multi-kill machine as well. So again, we kept seeing it. Started off 2-9.
I kind of hope Heretics win. My
pure class. Our first 2 maps all ultra now. Heretics, they're back on the menu and they're eating. We'll all be eating in a moment when Skyline rolls around, because this is going to be fast, exciting hardpoint map. No doubt about it. High engagements, folks. Absolute cinema potential. The question is, though, is can they win? Is the game 5 looking good? No. But they can get there. It is possible for them to get there. But if they get their chance, no.
Yeah, just so much more to prove in Search and Destroy. That is my big fear. And obviously, if they pull this off, I mean, maybe just get some extra confidence before you go into the break. But I would say maybe good news for this team that the respawn does look super solid across the board. Obviously, they have a handle on Control. And you get those extra few weeks to really hammer out S&D. But that's obviously a long-term talking point. Short-term, it's Skyline, and it's guys like Lucky and Metals getting ready to fry.
Oh, yeah, baby. Miami have had a tough road so far in Black Ops 6. Signs of tremendous life. Again, a big old 3-0 over the Falcons to start things off, and then 2 Game 5 losses against Surge and Boston. Tough one. We'll see if they can, I hate to say it, but if they win the Skyline, it does look like another Game 5 loss here against Ultra. That's pure speculation based on the way that Surge has gone so far, and against a team like Ultra. Cloud9, Thieves, and the indomitable Royal Ravens is the end to their road of Major 1. And for the Heretics, we get to go home. We get to go back to, you know, Spain. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get to see some friends and family back there. But you don't want to go that way after a tough loss against, you know, some of the best teams in the world. Going into the Major with a lot of confidence, absolutely key. We'll see how they fare in Minor 1 as well. From the Minor to the Major, oh boy, it's going to be tough.
And honestly, maybe one of the most confusing things is that the road to the Major, the one that's going to be in Spain, isn't the Heretics Major. It's actually Toronto's. So it's a weird battle that we're going to have. But if I had to take a guess of who the fans are going to be rooting for.
Yes, I would also be very surprised indeed. Skyline, here we go, Heretics. Give the people what they want. I mean, that's what I want, is a fantastic game, and I think we're going to get it. And again, once we get to Vault S&D chance, who knows, man? Red card is not the Heretics map. I mean, who knows? Anything can happen here in the COD League. And it tends to do so. Skyline, hardpoint, map 4, here we go.
You know, if we're really paying attention as well, Vault is a very straight up map of S&D. So like red card is one where you have to be making plays. Even for like Skyline, you have to be on point with like your post plants and whatnot. Vault's straight up enough that maybe Heretics actually do have a pretty good opportunity to pull off this reverse sweep, but we have still yet to see one in the CDL. But with an opening break like that, vamos, Miami might be on their way.
Who knows, man? We're still thinking about the next map, but you could be hitting the headbutts over towards the A-bomb site on Vault. Why not, baby? Rencor. His debut on this map. turn heads, cause a lot of problems for the Vegas Falcons. Can he do the same right now for Toronto Ultra? The answer is absolutely. Look at the shots. Nice start here from the Heretics. Ultra right back in it, though. Oh, it's 4 down. Spawns are great, though.
How many of these spawns are going to be great? That's 2 players from Miami in and 2 players out, and one of the 2 players that spawned new. Well, both of them gone. That is Ultra just jumping all over the moment. That is Beans racking up extra kills from time, and maybe sort of shades of what we saw on the first hard point as well. Heretics might have started strong, but Ultra just come away with it with the lead and the advantage on the map.
Yeah, the split spawn certainly helps, and then after that, the immediate answer under all those kills. Fantastic work, Joe. Yeah, your instincts are right, Joe. There's a guy down there. Will you get... Oh, that's tough. Metals is in. I'd love the opportunity for the break here. Can you get a few more kills? 2 Ultra members left. CleanX traded out inside towards the back line. Oh, plays it safe, plays it steady, and gets his 5th kill in a row. Slammed.
Yeah, well, yeah, very quickly falls away, and actually everybody does. Beans, last man standing, trying to hold the fort. In a good position to do it and able to give you a little bit extra. That is beautiful comms from Toronto. Beans knowing that player's one shot, but if you lose the back spawns, you lose the time as well. Heretics, nice little battle on P2. They are keeping this game nice and close going into the new time, but that's a 1v2 sort of moment for CleanX. That is a 15-point sort of shift in the score.
Yeah, it's nice. Scrap time goes a long way in BO6, it feels like early on. The pistol from Beans not quite enough there as he gets opened like a can in kitchen, and now over to Insight behind that lovely island. Although I've got a gripe to pick with the position of the wine rack, but that's for another stream. CleanX's multi-kills continuing, 5 now in a row. Hardpoint still in the hands of Insight before Metals steals it from him. What a 2-piece that is. A 3! No, it was lucky, but man alive, Heretics are back in.
Yeah, maybe Metals is the true sommelier in the lobby, handling on this section of the map, and why not give him a little bit extra. CleanX had a hot start, but Metals is here to match him and then some. So 12 kills already. Heretics have the right side spawns, and it'll be an interesting question if they can actually take the lead on this time. It looks like Ultra are going to overwhelm, and Miles, as you pointed out, I mean, that's scrap time. That's 15 seconds. That is a good chunk of time, and Metals has to hold the line, able to give you an extra one, and at least sets himself up. It is only CleanX now, and he gets caught. Metals has delivered his team this P4 time.
Beautiful from the Heretics. Real, what a hop. He does. He gets the second as well. Real, beautiful shots. 5 and 11 overall, but that's not a problem, man. You hold down point. There's number 6. We're starting to cook things up, get things rolling. Toronto Ultra, they don't know where he is. They're not looking the right way. You're getting shot in the back nearly every single time. Real dancing and diving around Skyline. You are a pain in the ass, my friend.
And he doesn't even have to overcommit to any one of these chows. He can just tag these guys up, be a nuisance, be annoying. And he's on a 5 spree as well, but you don't want to let him cross for free. Keep a little bit of pressure, and that is 3 players on Ultra that had to just go up top to avoid it. So Metals is reading it, knows where they're going to be coming from, and Ultra, they finally get the back spawns, but that does not mean they're going to get this time. This is a wonderfully played P4. Heretics have a lead and then some.
Wait a minute. Real back and forth. Wow, Heretics, beautiful stuff. Ultra fighting tooth and nail, but it doesn't seem to amount to a whole lot. Real on the vent play. He's going to be in P2 in a moment. Meanwhile, P1 vacant. Nobody home just yet as big kills across the board there for the Heretics.
Poor Beans feeling the heat as well. 8 and 15. He's everywhere. His teammates are everywhere. Once again, great comms, great read. Metals last man standing, dropped, and Ultra may be able to stabilize, trying to fight back. They got the P1 time, and Miles, they get the left side spawns too.
They got the left side spawns, got the P1 time, they got 30 seconds to go. I think it's about time we go for a listening with Toronto Ultra.
I'm holding under now. I do have an arrow.
I'm gonna need it, guys. I'm sitting down.
Let me know if you see Metals.
One of their side.
Right.
Jammer.
Nothing low. Low, dead. Low, dead.
Stop bridge.
I hear
Really
top.
Bridge dead off, bridge Jen. I'm on my top bridge.
Gen weak. I don't see where he's
Don't time, man, you're weak. Never time, yep.
Operate on one shot. Operate on
Get kitchen.
I have it.
He's still laying up top bridge. He's laying up top bridge.
I have piano right now.
Close left, Ben.
Could be under. Kitchen, I have it.
Proper 2 guys.
He's not hit it.
Low, weak. He's in the corner now.
One cage, boys.
One at a time.
Back there.
He went time. You're good. Hold tiles.
You're blocking on that.
Yeah, I want
I spawn here.
I think we're good.
Time, for a second.
Time.
Let's go. Jim.
Behind you, bro. Dead. I'm so one shot.
Piano.
They're gonna be close to shit already. I'm gonna spawn out.
Behind me, kitchen.
Okay, stay up.
Jimmy, kitchen one time.
Fuck me, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
They're gonna push the kitchen, bro.
We're gonna shout.
Good job, bro. Really weak. See that?
Kitchen, weak on the table.
Nice.
Went to the couch, I think.
Champion, nice.
Couch is about.
I'm full stun, front aim.
Behind the table. Left side table and Taos. He's pinching Balk. They're both Taos and Balk.
So Balk.
I'm trying to
Taos and Balk.
I'm dead.
That's
really weak.
I spawn out, bro.
Kitchen.
I spawn out.
Over one at a time.
10 seconds, bro. One new. Dead new.
That's one there. Just my off and Balk.
What? Really big Balk. Still Balk. Lane up there.
One's bed. One's front bed, okay?
Balk.
Else, what's two?
And goes weak in there.
I can try jump.
Jim, one shot. Jim, not steal me.
Jim. One Jim. One shot. Half time.
Put on the table, pushing that credit corner.
Credit corner.
One more dead. He's right. Three edges, three boys, three edges.
You left the shot.
Run me.
I don't see him, bro. Child dead. Left side now.
You left hand. Shot right.
Stay down.
Right now, Flynn. Dead.
Left.
What?
Dead. Wait, one shot.
I'm one shot, bro.
Absolute what? Dead.
Right by kitchen now.
I've right.
Left now.
Right side. Nice. Lucky.
One on you.
Nice.
One shot, bro.
Smells.
Big time.
I got it.
Just one piano now. I'm trying to hold mid, bro. At the gym.
Nice shot.
Lead change. Ultra now in charge.
Dude, that was what a wild sequence, man. Bean's doing a great job staying alive on the desk. Metal's doing a great job just finding the route to get a two-piece, and he's got another one as well. 29 kills right now. Again, the multi-kill machine. He's been fried.
Brian, Metal's going to fry so much. Real picks up a few once again back over towards the bathroom. This has been a great hard point for the Heretics. Oh, up close and personal. Rencor and Real. What a duo that is. Pushing the lead forward. Big hit now from Ultra. Most of them up high. Metals might be eating good in a moment.
This has just been a P4 blunder, though. They got a near full 60 the last go around, and it's not looking like it's going to be the same. They didn't have the pressure up on the map. They were forced to have a bit of a turtled setup in Ultra. This time, able to get through. Now we get to see if they can actually hold on to it, because it's not like they have a ton of space on the map as well. CleanX making Metals look every direction, but where CleanX falls, Metals for the contest. Nice shots, good read. Pick a corner, see if you can stay alive, or if the lack of trophies is going to cost you. It has been a mixy P4 in a very tight game.
Still good. Whoa, Rencor in and out he goes. With a hop, shoot, and a jump. Hard point back in the hands of Ultra. They're not going to be able to change the lead here, but they do have a bit of P1 love now for the Heretics. Rencor. The cleanup kills on the way out of the hard point. Insight still with a high ground. Do what you can to keep those boys down and out. CleanX and Bean, so they wipe the board. They force the Heretics to spawn towards P2. Now, can you get any more out of this life, Beans? Massive opportunity here for both teams.
Got everything covered. There's another 2K. It doesn't quite give you the third, but he was close to spinning on it. But Insight, he's got the trophy in the right spot at the right time. He has been able to just be in a statue in the hill, but where his teammates fall, the play has collapsed, and Heretics are now back in the driver's seat.
We're driving. They're roaring. Joe, you are fighting for your life here. His teammates are backing him up as best they can, and he's looking for spawns as well. A major 20-second hardpoint opportunity here at P1, though, still for the Heretics. Spawns good for Ultra. Hardpoint good for the Heretics.
And this is great soak time as well for Heretics to be able to collect. They have two players that have been just running in circles trying to find Joe to Steves, and Rancor is able to collect a decent bit of time at Old, but the two players trying to hunt down Joe could not find him, so Ultra will have spawns and the time it knew.
Joe wins a massive gunfight as well and stays alive. That is tremendous. Insight now alone on the point. Here comes Joe once again. 3 in a row, trying to keep the play alive. Get the hard point back as Rencor now gets involved. Massive attempt now from the Heretics to get the break, and they might just get it done there. CleanX, you gotta go God mode.
And he just needs to wait. He's waiting for his teammates to get in the mix, and he can't quite get it done. But Insight and Joe to Steves do so. Front pressure's open. You're blocking the spawns. Rancor, last man standing, and the smooth moves are not good enough. Another break on P2 rolling through. This time Ultra a little bit more desperate to hold on. Heretics playing at a light speed for the moment. CleanX is there to match it.
Yeah, CleanX's two-piece might have just saved it. This hard point is going to stay in the hands of Ultra. Rotation done. Once more to the kitchen, and what a bloodbath this is about to be. Lead change Ultra, but for how long? Real now looking forward the rotation. Can't get it. It's Joe Deceives. Metals. No, he's down as well. Ultra are in.
That's the entry you were looking for. It's the one you're gonna get, and you get the trophies on time as well. Heretics, you get one attempt to make this break.
One break's all it takes. Heretics looking to stay alive in the series. Insight from Jim, getting the reps in. Still holding it from the front. Ultra looking to get the win right here and now. Metal's trying to find anything. There's a pinch, there's an opening, and there's a chance. The Heretics are in. Can they stay alive? It's pistols! It's pistols! And we're screeching to stay alive now.
It's all for 6 seconds. There's the first set of trades rolling through. There's the next set in Kleenex. The last one alive from Ultra, and he does not last. Now it is Ultra. How the tables turn. One break attempt for the game.
Oh my goodness, here we go. Real with a corner, finds his, and no one left from Ultra's close enough. Rencor gets it, Joe's in, done, down and out. Their comeback is there. Game 5. It's another banger on Skyline from the Heretics.
And medals for MVP. The route that he just took to make sure you go for that break, it is the desperation moments. You can feel that Ultra's so close to winning the game. He doesn't hit through the front. He doesn't even cut through mid. He runs all the way around and goes for the full flank. They had one attempt and they set themselves up right. That is a hell of a call from medals and great execution from the team to wait for him to strike. That is impressive stuff coming out of Miami. Their resolve on Skyline knows no bounds, because what a battle.
We've seen so many hard points in this game already in the last 2 weeks that have been this close, incredibly well intertwined scorelines. Man, good stuff there from the Heretics. Last minute turnaround, back and forth finish, a sensational 37 out of metals. And look at the damage from Rencor as well. Joins the team, massive work in the assist department, gets 34 of his own kills, 23 non-traded, 4.6 massive damage. Great man.
That also, look, Real's gotten a ton of gas as well for being like a pretty hefty slayer in the respawns, but to see him falter like that, only dropped 2,500 damage, not a lot of kills. He had a tough game. His team picked him up, so that is a wonderful sign for the side of Miami Heretics. But that's for the respawn. Like, Heretics have shown they're strong in a contender. The ultimate question, it is their S&D, a 1-5 record overall. They have not been making good plays. Admittedly, though, for the state of this series, Vault is a very different map. It is much more of a square up. It is much more of a head smash over to the A site. I think they have a lot more potential, because this would be a huge win for them to take down Toronto Ultra.
What a moment. Well, can we take down Toronto Ultra Heretics, or will we lose another game 5? We're going to find out after the break, folks, as Codmus is just starting to heat up. That's right, folks. Plenty more gifts under this tree. Santa's sack is loaded. We're going to find out who gets a big win after the break.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
talking about S&D.
Well, what do you know, folks? Game 5 between the Miami Heretics and Toronto Ultra, yet to get a reverse sweep on the season. This could be it. If Vault is continued to be so friendly to the Miami Heretics outside of Hardpoint, this could be it, Chance. Because you're not wrong. It's a very different search and destroy map. And yeah, Ultra, they're great at search. They haven't lost one yet. This could be it.
I think Heretics have sort of already shown that, like, if they do clean up their S&D gameplay, they're going to be one of the top teams in the game. Like, they're going to be able to contend and fight with the best. And if their S&D continues like it is, well, this game 5 is going to be a struggle. But I say good news. Again, they've struggled on Red Card. They've gotten picked apart on Skyline S&D. Vault is very different. It is much more of a square-up map, and maybe that's more of the theme for Miami. Maybe it's just a good map, bad map situation for them, where they're not having the advantage in the pick and ban. So I think the potential for the reverse sweep is absolutely here. But obviously we know Ultra are incredibly clean in search and destroy. They're going to bring their A game as well.
Oh man, this is a big one for both teams. A real big one. And don't forget, folks, we're still seeding -1. A massively important matchup for both of our teams. Let's see how we rock and roll. Oh, Real, you are so unlucky. That is a freebie for Kleenex up first.
Call of Duty timing at its finest, not an ideal start. You certainly need a little bit of luck on your side, but get a try their hand at a 3v4 hold. Rancor has every single flank, but you can still go pull effectively for free. So those two players down low, they're going to be surrounded.
Yeah, Kleenex is going to check this out. He doesn't have a huge amount of time to do so, and now you know Rancor's there. Nothing left to throw. It's a gunfight. And it's over. Ultra
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Beans through the front side as well. Oh boy, okay, Lucky. Last man up. Last man up, Lucky. Woo, good shots. Joe's on the bomb. There's the defuse. Are we able to get something here? Nice shots from Lucky, but too many mans down low on the bomb. Ultra retake.
Yeah, and how about that for a retake as well? Just sending everybody towards the back spawn to take care of Rancor. So again, on the game plan front, Toronto are completely on point. Because it wasn't just like 1 or 2 players. They sent 3 there to make sure Rancor isn't able to make a huge play. So Ultra doing the little things, right? Beautiful way to start it. And again, a little bit of help for that free first blood. You know, if the timing goes a little bit differently, Heretics might have been okay for that round, but Ultra will take it and they will capitalize. See what happens in round number 2. Ultra on the attack, and that bomb is actually leaning towards B, and this is one of those sites, man. Like, A is always the favored because it's so easy to get the plant down, but if you successfully get a B plant off, the retakes on this site, in my opinion, are very close to impossible.
Let's find out. Joe's covering that door with his life. Hadouken, they fly through. Metals actually gets first blood. Crazy, crazy opener. Over to the P3 side door. Rancor's still trying to keep a presence here on the bomb. If he pokes this at the right time, he's going to be able to catch a few out here. Oh, the stun is going to absolutely sing. My man might have streaks after that. He's on the defuse. And that is it. Gone. Toronto Ultra. You gamble on the B-bomb site plant, and it pays off.
And listen, the reason why the retakes on that side are so difficult, depending on the plant spot you get, you can check it from Mark, you can check it from P4, you can check it from like Gold or Useless Street, you can watch it from anywhere, from like Vault, and of course, there's a giant exploding van right next to it. So not ideal. Plants on the B site are very, very scary, and Ultra on their first offensive round, they have already planted that seed in the back of Heretics' mind. Ultra looking good so far in search.
Yeah, 2 rounds. At least with good looks out the Heretics, they're still fighting. We'll see if they can make something of it. Oh, that's a frag that hits Metals. So he's a little bit banged up. He's still going to get the plant down. 2-2 split here from Ultra. Joe's gone down low. He versus Real. Nice.
Clean. Easy first blood.
So gonna clean.
4v3 bomb down. This is Heretics trying to lose.
Pull sides now to go opening up. Lucky. Time this right, you're all good. Maybe not. Check the back end. The battle's still going downstairs, so the vault is full of bodies right now. Inside is about to get a free one. Now it's a 2v2. Kleenex. Check your corners. Metals wins another.
Nice win.
Another for Metals. No, inside. Oh! Jamie Craven! Retake complete.
Oh, and a 3v4. That is brutal. Insight and CleanX, the longtime duo, able to get it done. I mean, they were crossing paths in the depths of Heretic's spawn, and by the time they cleaned it out, there was only 20 seconds left. But the coordination on point.
Oh, man.
Well, Rancor, welcome to the league. Insight has done that to many a pro player.
You know, after he's like, yeah, nice, got him, yeah. Nice, yeah. On the defuse, yeah, good run, boys. Yeah, nice.
I honestly, by the way, that's the type of round like that. That's kind of GG right there. Like, Heretics needed that.
I think Rancor had a Jackal as well, so he was absolutely ready for that fight. 3-0. Ultra.
If you're Ultra as well, you make maybe a tiny bit of noise towards B. You just expect to beat pressure. Heretics do not care. They're squaring up at A, despite the first B plan.
Now let's go. Let's do this. Gloves are off. Oh, Real should be able to pick up B2 on the back.
Oh, look at
timing.
it go.
Second time that it's hit Real. The timing is so tough. Beans.
Oh,
two in the round is enough. That's such a damaging moment. Okay. Round Ultra once again.
Okay, well, Heretics, listen, it is a long break over Christmas before we come back to CDL. There is one big main problem that we're going to have to work on. But that's great news in that sense, but that's comedy. Poor Rancor.
Oh, no. It was so close to him as well. You can see he's looking at his face like, damn it. You kind of know when it's at that range. Damn it.
Become Jeff Daniels, not Jeff Bridges. Jeff Daniels. In the best Christmas movie of all time.
Which is what?
Die Hard.
Thank you. I think Jeff Daniels is in Die Hard, bro.
Yeah, he is. No, it's not. Wait.
The bomb's down at A. Oh, excuse me. Jeff Daniels is not. He's the guy from... Don't worry about it. Back into the game. We'll deal with this later. 30 seconds. Ultra trying to hit the retake. And Trophy's going to help out a lot. So's Metals. No Trophy. No nades, though. Real finds his second. Over to Insight now. Can you continue your magic?
On the board.
Absolutely not, Real. You are soaring. Real. What a round. Joe! Oh, my goodness. He's got the damage. He's got both. 2 more to go. 10 seconds. Surely not. The shots were ideal. Absolutely love it.
Beautiful round. I mean, you bang out the A site, get the bomb planted, get the first blood, and the second blood. That's all you need. First blood's not good enough for Miami and Search, but if you get the first 2, they clutch their 4v2s. It is Jeff Daniels, where he's a SWAT guy, where he just knows that he's going to die. He accepts his fate, and his face just drops. It's an iconic scene. Jeff Daniels does a great job. I know he's the guy from Dumb and Dumber, and that was Rancor when the RC car got too close. You're just like, damn, like that's it. That's my life.
I think you're talking about the movie Speed.
Yes, Speed. Thank you. Love Keanu Reeves. You're so much smarter than I am, Miles.
So, I also have Google next to me because I was like, Jeff Daniels was never in Die Hard. I've seen that film a million times. Anyway, you're my favorite person. You are my favorite person.
You have a wife.
Shh, she's not watching right now. She can't hear this. Just take it. Heretics on the board. A little bit of magic like that. Stacking up. I mean, not even Joe on an absolute heater can change it. Rancor! Oh, he gets at least 1 damage in. Lucky could save it. He does. Stops the bomb plant.
This is such an awkward round. This is a 2v2 where they know that Joe is just trapped over towards B, but I think Lucky might have let him out. And this is plenty of time for Ultra to work with, and it looks like the idea, Joe's getting back towards his boy. And they're going to be working it together. Insight 8-2, by the way, having a great game, and you have intel. 1 player is over by P2. The other guy's double door. So Ultra, they found every man. What's the call gonna be? Towards this A site they go, and keep in mind for Insight, he had a Jackal in hand as well. They isolated Lucky. Metals needs this 1v2.
I mean, this is the most important part of the map, the vault itself. Whoa, okay. Nice job from Ultra. When you go to B or you go to A, you've got that highway down the bottom side of the map. It's so, so important. Decisions are yours to be made. If you've got bomb and you've got a man on either end, Metals did not stand a chance here. Go to Sieves, instant plant, instant kill, all good for Ultra, and they are happy. 1 round away.
And just a sort of textbook way is how you want to play these, like 2v2 or any kind of situation really in S&D. Joe Deceives and Insight showing off the goods. If you're playing split, try to group up together, get the intel on the opposing players, and then figure out a plan. And they just snapped into position, no time wasted. Those are comms flowing, and it's a middle map square of beans. Bodies re-out for that first blood.
Yes, I do. Ooh. Metals doesn't want to take this fight, but he kind of has to. Look at the deep setup here from Ultra. Come to us, Heretics. Come. Take the fight. This is what they want. You've got eyes on the B-bomb site at the very least, and you can retake A with the numbers.
Yeah, Heretics, though, is a team that needs to play at pace. If you keep the buffs above 55, you're going to be okay. But when the rounds slow down, Ultra, they'll just blow it up.
They'll blow it up. Speed is of the essence. Here we go, Kleenex. Oh dear. I think he got a couple of hit markers there, so that's him winning this fight on the hit point front. And Beans on the flank, Kleenex to the front door. That's the retake. A is done. You may as well jump on it. Lucky has to make something massive happen here, and massive is not going to happen. Toronto Ultra, they win the series. Sorry,
yeah,
they have to be quiet.
It's quite literally their fate was sealed on that vault hardpoint. The second you lose one respawn there from Heretics and you're playing against a team in Search and Destroy that's as good as Ultra, chalk it up and go new. That is just a tale of two very different Search teams. So the score line looks close, but that is 3 Game 5 losses already for Miami. Boston, they broke their curse from last year. They have a great Game 5 record. Heretics might have gotten bit by that bug.
I know, it's their 3rd Game 5 loss in a row for the Miami Heretics, and 6-1, oh, it's just the cursed number. Again, it's more testament to the fact that Ultra are so good at Search and Destroy right now. I mean, you've got arguably the best control team in the game in the form of the Heretics, best S&D team in the form of Toronto Ultra. This was a treat, a sight to behold for many. And yeah, you're not wrong, Charles. Keep that bus above 55 miles per hour. What's the car you have to get to 88 miles an hour before it does what it does? Can you think of that?
The DeLorean. Come
That's
on,
what I'm
easy
talking
questions.
about, baby. That's my duo right there. That's my duo. That's my duo. Jess, take it away.
Turret today.
Hey, Miles, guess how many rounds Miami won in Search and Destroy this week?
Oh, this week? I don't know. There was DOS today.
6.
6?
6, yeah.
They
got
played
6-2,
4
6-2,
games.
6-1,
They
6-1.
won 6 rounds. That's 1.5 rounds a game. I'll let you marinate with that.
Why are we doing math?
Sucks to suck.
Get us out of here.
All right. Let's move on here and talk about Allie's prediction.
What the
Allie,
heck?
you thought it was possible.
Listen, it almost was. I expected them to win the map 1 vault, all the respawns in the series. Unfortunately, they fell short, and that hurt them as they made it to the Game 5 because their S&D is God. I didn't want to.
We got a map 5 highlight package, and I don't know if we have anything for Miami in this.
Gosh.
It's probably all Toronto. Oh, we're opening up with a Lucky.
Yeah, I mean, Toronto are great. I mean, off the rip, they're playing with their minds. You're going to be playing down on their first offensive round. And, you know, it's just for Heretics, there's just so many things going wrong. One, how do you allow that? There's a van there you can blow up. Somebody should always be looking at that early in the game. And, you know, I don't agree with everything Chance says, but there's something I wholeheartedly agree with he said during that cast. And what he said was, when they lower that bus, when it's 55 or lower, like, they are getting slammed. Like, the longer these rounds go, the more mistakes that happen. When you watch Heretics play Search and Destroy, it looks like no other team in the league. They're always dying individually. Some of their strats, like Redcore sitting all the way back in spawn, like you're not really holding any cut for your team. Like you're watching the wide flank. So there's a lot of issues. We can sit here and talk about it all day long, but let's flip the script and talk about Toronto because they look unbelievable.
Great call.
Yeah, Toronto looks unbelievable. I mean, even if you go back to that red card, like they were just catching Miami sprinting. They were taking up so much control and pressure in the courtyard. It just feels like they have the timings down really well when it comes to Search and Destroy and the way these maps play out.
Search and Destroy, a clear weakness for Miami, but a clear strength for Toronto, especially this guy. Let's take a look at your scuff play of the game. Joe Deceives, the objective player, meaning he focuses on the bomb when playing offense. Guess what his KD was, Nameless?
I mean, the guy was going crazy. He started at, what, 8-0, I believe?
5.0 is his final KD in Game 2.
Yeah, I mean, just